Game 1 of the Four Nations Faceoff last night was an absolute blast as Canada took down Sweden in overtime. And with it being the first best-on-best style tournament since the World Cup of Hockey in 2016, the crowd in Montreal was absolutely buzzing all night long. And believe it or not, even with Connor McDavid, Nathan MacKinnon, and Cale Makar on the ice for Canada, it was the captain, 37-year-old Sidney Crosby, who stole the show and proved to the entire hockey world that he is still one of the very best players in the game right now. Canada was all over the Swedes early, getting a power play opportunity in the first minute of the game, and just about 10 seconds into the power play, Connor McDavid finds Sidney Crosby down low, who makes a beautiful no-look backhand pass to Nathan MacKinnon, who buries it to open the scoring. The power play for Canada was one of the main things I wanted to see going into the game, and of course, the Superstars whipped the puck around like clockwork on their first opportunity. Brad Marchand would add another goal for Canada later in the first period off of a sweet no-look pass from Braden Point, and Canada really dominated the entire opening period. Jonas Brodin would get Sweden's first of the game about halfway through the second, but late in the period, Sidney Crosby got a fast break, shielded off Gustav Forsling, and found Mark Stone, who one-teed it past Gustafsson to give Canada the 3-1 lead. Team Sweden pushed back hard in the third period, getting a goal early from Adrian Kempe to cut the lead in half, and then another one from Joel Eriksson Ek off a beautiful passing play to tie it up. And thanks to some key saves from both goalies, the game would need overtime to figure out a winner. It was a back and forth and high-flying 3-on-3 period. Jordan Bennington had some big-time clutch saves to keep Canada alive, but eventually Sidney Crosby found himself on the ice again, and in a big moment, found Mitch Marner coming through the neutral zone with speed, and Marner would rip one past Gustafsson to give Canada the win in Game 1. This game 100% lived up to the hype, and it's clear that the players are going to go all out to represent their countries. As a Penguins fan who's watched Sid all throughout my life, I had so much fun watching this game and seeing how much the Canadian crowd respects Sidney Crosby, a guy who's done so much for Canadian hockey and has represented the game and his country over his career so well. Him earning Player of the Game honors was also super fitting, and the crowd absolutely loved it. It's also pretty absurd that Canada hasn't lost with Sid in the lineup in his last 26 games playing for the country, and if that doesn't show you the kind of leader he is, I don't know what will. I'm super excited to watch the rest of this tournament and to see if Crosby can continue to dominate throughout. Let me know what you guys thought about the first game of the Four Nations Faceoff down in the comments, and thank you guys so much for watching.